My name is Uelese Vavae. I go by the name Articulate. Articulate is from, so I was looking for a name years ago, pretty much 10 years ago, actually, thinking about it now. Yeah, we were just thinking about a name, me and my mates. And I had a lot of, there's those classic, like they're almost like hits, like tag names. And then we were playing a board game, and the board game's called Articulate. And I always wanted to do like a play on something to do like with something artistic. And then, yeah, I saw it and I was like, you know what? I think that's the name. So, yeah, I think it spoke to um, how I want to articulate um, the messages of and stories that I bring to life. So, yeah, just really, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I think that's it. And then, yeah, stuck with it for 10 years. My role is to basically bring to life a couple of players and a couple of influential people within the Scorpions Club, and just to bring them forth so that people can see these, like, I don't know, unknown, or maybe if they are known to the public, but they're like almost heroes to the club. And yeah, just to showcase greatness through the people. We've selected a few Scorpions legends, and I'm going to paint their portraits in my way, in my style, that South Auckland style. Uh, yeah, and we're just gonna basically spread them upon both changing rooms in the new complex. And yeah, I guess we'll see what it's gonna look like when it comes forth. But yeah, it's basically eight Scorpion legends. I think we're at eight at the moment. But yeah, I'm excited to see how it all pans out. I guess my style is it's really evolved over the years. Yeah, to understand my style, you probably have to. I actually never think about this.
Yeah, where did it
Um,
start?
so yeah, you go back to church. I was raised in the church, raised by a village. My dad is the rev, but I wasn't the best of kids, I guess. I remember specifically my first kind of real people appreciating my artwork was in church, during church, when we're supposed to be listening to my dad. I'd be head down in my 1B5, just freaking smashing out portraits. I used to actually look over because we have two choirs, and I'm in the younger youth choir, and then there's a older choir, the senior choir to our left. And I used to just pick out whoever was sleeping out of the old men, and I'd draw them because obviously they're not going to move. So portraiture has been a part of my art life since the beginning. I've always focused on them, on people, and I've always focused on like trying to, yeah, articulate and find ways to really bring out their personality and bring out just those small nuances about them. So yeah, from then on, I guess I just progressed into, you move into your classic, what you see every day. It's the classic South Auckland freaking drawing manual way. You go from Dragon Ball Z, then you move into some, well, animes. But yeah, the more I progressed on, I guess I just wanted to push myself, and I felt like I was always drawn to portraits. So yeah, I've looked through so many different styles, and I think what I'm drawn to is it is a realistic style, but with some expressive kind of painterly, kind of textural, kind of just that feel that it's not just like a copy and paste. It has some emotion almost in it. Yeah, but now, fast forward to now, I'm in love with. I've always been since I went to uni. I've been in love with yeah, like classical paintings, the Renaissance period, neoclassical paintings, like how I was talking to you guys about, um, and just the connection I feel it has to our people, seeing as you know we're colonized people, and yeah, it feels like that time period. It just that was the art that was out at that time period. You see the Goldie paintings in there, and I don't know. I feel like it's like repurposing that style and bringing it forth for our power, kind of yeah, empowering our us South Aucklanders. So yeah, that's a long-winded way to talk about my style, but I guess yeah, definitely portraiture has a home in my style of painting. I've been so practical in regards to just hand, real life paintbrush, but I moved into digital last year just to dabble in it. I haven't fully converted, but I'm on my way there pretty much. I don't have a computer at the moment, but um, yeah, I bought an iPad Pro just to give it a go, you know, because I've been drawing on my phone and that's crack up and all that. But I knew from the phone that I could do it like to a different degree and just higher difficulty, I guess, and on different programs. So yeah, just diving more and more into it, I've realized like that is the future. Um, there's no way of going around it. Like, you know, we have metaverse coming now. NFTs have blown all the way up. There's so many projects, so many possibilities, and I know everyone's excited about it, but no more than us creatives. And us creators, you know, it's like finally we have our time to not shine, but really get rewarded for all the years of gaining skill and abilities. So yeah, that's how I see pushing it is diving into more digital, even just more virtual. Um, there's so much to explore. I guess I never really I think about it, but I never really dive deep into the thought of, you know, artwork living beyond myself. But yeah, I think for this artwork, it's inevitable. It's you can't run away from the fact that how influential this whole thing will be for not only for Ōtara but South Auckland in general. It's just something that yeah, like you said, people are gonna generations are gonna roll through that hopefully, and yeah, for it to become like a game ritual, something that the club does each time, and they look back to move forward, and using my artwork to do so. I guess yeah, I just feel real honored. If anything, that's the first emotion that comes to mind. I feel honored to get the opportunity out of anyone could have done it, but yeah, privileged, um, and just feel if anything excited for yeah, it's like a driving force. That feeling, yeah, it's something that I probably need to sit on a bit more. I will be when painting, because I personally don't know anyone I'm painting, but just hearing the stories, hearing how much influence these people had, it's real. You know, it feels like I know these people, and it always happens when I paint people. Um, yeah, and I guess when we get to that stage, I'll definitely feel that connection to these people. I'll be like, I know this guy. But yeah, if anything, I feel more for them. Yeah, obviously for me, it's gonna do great things. Like people will see my artwork, they'll notice me. But I feel that the main purpose of this is to bring forth these people who represent everyone else in the past of the Scorpions, because um, most of these people, if they were here, I bet you that they'd say the same thing. They'd say, you know, they stand on the shoulders of everyone else who came before them. So it's like a metaphor for South Auckland. Really, this whole piece. That's why I guess it feels so heavy for all of us. But yeah, it feels heavy for me. Like I understand. Like yeah, this is like us showcasing people that represent us, which is you don't see that often, or when you do, it becomes iconic almost. Like yeah, I guess for those aspiring artists or people who have put the pen down and they're thinking of picking it back up, pick it back up. That's what I'd say. Life's too short to not pursue your passions, and also not see to the end of your potential and your abilities, especially in the creative side of things. Yoka said, and I completely agreed when she said it. She said that South Auckland's probably the most talented pool of people there is. And I might be biased because I'm from here, but I've seen it firsthand. Such a small population in regards to, yeah, just in regards to the opportunities and people that take them. But I guess majority of it is just different pathways, and people choose comfort maybe sometimes. And I know it's definitely not comfortable to be an artist, to be a creative person, to pursue something that you're not sure you're gonna get money for. But I always truly believe if you just put in the hours, if you put in the mahi, the money will come. If you legit, if you pursue your passion to its end, you'll find money there. It'll be there. Yeah, and if you're willing to, I guess, drop your pride, if you're willing to put in um, the hours that other people aren't willing to, then yeah, it's a given.